Alright, so arm day today. Arm day today. I think I'm just gonna stick with buys, tries, and we can't forget about forearms. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna do shoulders today. I gotta give them a little more rest. So yeah, guys, don't sleep on forearms, alright? Do not be forgetting about forearms. Forearms are so important, you know. They're a smaller muscle, so they don't need a lot of rest, right? So you can hit forearms, you know, you can take a day off, like they don't need a lot of rest is the message I'm trying to get across, right? So you can hit them, you know, every other day. I mean, you probably want to give them a little more rest than that, but you know, you can hit them three-ish times a week, I'd say 2 to 3 times a week, probably the sweet spot. That's what I aim for. But yeah, you know, can't sleep on the forearms. You know, I slept on the forearms for so long, and like I started to just like or they started to look really small. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta train them more. So I train them every arm day. I make sure to train them every arm day. So yeah, don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. No, don't sleep on them. So arm day today. Tomorrow, probably gonna be just cardio. I usually just like do cardio. I'd call it a rest day, you know. But it's, you know, I just go to the gym and do cardio, like light cardio. You know, you can do that. You can call that. At least I think that's my opinion. Is like a rest day counts as like cardio counts as a rest day. You know, sometimes I'll even count working out as a rest day. Like, you know, if you just like you don't do a long workout, you know. But so the goal for this workout probably just to get pumped. You know, just get a pump. Get you know, get pumped, get a pump. Yeah, forearm. So I might do like more supersets. I kind of like doing that, doing supersets with arms. So let's do that. Let's see, what's going on in the world of bodybuilding? Honestly, not much. You know. Let's talk about fragrances. Let's talk about fragrances for a second here. So, oh shit, I'm about to fall off this chair. So I got a new one. I don't know if I showed you guys this one. Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. Amazing scent. Amazing scent. Probably my favorite scent ever. Now, if you guys know anything about fragrances, you guys know that the one problem with Afternoon Swim is it does not last. And yes, it doesn't last on your skin. But when you wear it, just spray it on your clothes, it lasts a lot longer. Like I could smell it after I could smell it a little bit after I washed my clothes when I sprayed on my clothes. So just keep that in mind if you want to buy Afternoon Swim. I would recommend it. What I'm wearing today is Imagination by Louis Vuitton. So this is a great, just like soapy fragrance. It just smells like soap and tea. So those are like the two main notes. So it's just like a very pleasant, like soapy smell with the smell of tea. And I really, really like it. It's, excuse me, a lot of people really like this. This is a very popular scent. Louis Vuitton Imagination. And rightfully so. I mean, it's probably the best. If you guys like, this would probably be like I know it's expensive, but if you have the money, I would highly recommend it. Very good fragrance. Very good fragrance. But yeah, man, I love fragrances. You know, I don't know. I just love them. You know, especially like the Louis Vuitton fragrances or like Imagination. What I like about Imagination too, as well as a lot of the other LV scents, is that they just like, it just smells like a pleasant smell. Like, it doesn't smell like, you know, when you walk by someone and you're like, oh, he's wearing cologne. Like this, if you smell this, it's just like, it smells like a natural scent. Like, it doesn't smell like a chemical cologne, you know, that sort of thing at all. It just smells like a pleasant scent. And that's what I love about it. That's what I love about it. It's just so good. I would recommend, if you guys have the money, definitely look at Imagination. It's probably blind buy safe. I would say it's blind buy safe. It just smells like a soapy tea. That's what it smells like, you know. So the winter season is coming around, man. So I gotta look back into my winter scents. I might be adding to the collection there, but we'll see. Yeah, but let's get to the workout. The idea for this workout, I guess the theme you could call it, it's gonna be supersets. So we're just gonna like probably do, I don't know, a couple supersets, but everything's gonna be supersetted. So buys, tries, and then maybe we'll do, I don't know, maybe we'll switch it up towards the end. We'll do maybe like just like a biceps only superset, or like a triceps only superset. I don't know, I'll have to see. But superset, and then slow and controlled. All right. I don't want to be, you know, throwing the weight around and shit. I want to make sure I'm, you know, lifting up slow and controlled. So those are the, I guess not necessarily 2, but more 3 main ideas for this workout. It's just superset, slow and controlled. I'm telling you guys, just wear small shirts. Or like wear shirts where the sleeves are really tight. You'll look bigger than you are. You know, because like so many people wear like I don't know, just find shirts that fit you, you know. If you want to look bigger, but if you want to like have a sleeper build, I know that's kind of like, you know, something too people like to do. But yeah, dude, like look at this shit. Like this is a medium shirt, I think, but this is medium in Europe. So I think like medium in Europe is like a small in America. So like technically this is a small shirt I'm wearing. Oh, get that shit. This is good lighting too. Look. So I think this is going to be the final exercise before I move on to forearms. So it's going to be a superset, of course. So I'm here alone as of right now. So I'm going to do each side. So thighs here, tries here, and then we'll superset. Fuck. This is very difficult to take off. It's even more difficult to put back on. Woo! The legs. Oh, I'm feeling fucking woozy right now. This is the Marcus Rule pose. Dude, like Marcus Rule, that guy was so fucking, like he's so, there are some bodybuilders that are like, they look so big they don't even look real. Like fucking Marcus Rule, Samson Dauda. Oh my god, I looked at that guy. There's a video on Instagram of him. He looks like AI. He looks like fucking AI. Like someone typed in a prompt, make a huge fucking bodybuilder. And like that was the video that came out. It's unfucking real. I don't know, man. I guess it's just genetics, right? Just genetics and the secret sauce. A lot of it's just lighting too. Like, there was a huge debate. Like, I don't know if you guys have, like, about Hussein. And, like, a bunch of people were calling him a fake natty, whatever. But, like, if you look at, like, I mean, no offense to him, he's definitely, like, a fucking big guy with a lot of muscle. But, like, if you look at some of the, like, what I'm trying to say is that it seems like he's really good at playing, like, the lighting and the angles and, you know, dimming the brightness 20%. Like, if you just, you know, do that shit, you look a lot bigger than you actually are, you know? Oh shit. So, you always keep that, like, this is perfect lighting here with an arm pump. But like, you know, when I just wake up in the morning, I don't look like this. You know, your favorite bodybuilder doesn't look like this. C-Bum doesn't look like this. C-Bum looks like a skinny bitch. Are you a skinny bitch? Skinny bitch. Every day I just try to be a little bigger because I'm just so afraid of being a fucking skinny bitch. So, you know, can't have people thinking I'm a skinny bitch. Right? Alright. Forearms. What's next for forearms? I wanted to try something different with forearms. I wanted to do the pulley, but the only thing is this thing is fucking in the fucking way. So, I guess let me try. See if I can. Might be able to make it work. Just do like finger curls like this. Yeah, I guess that could work. Alright, this is gonna be the last set here. We're on a little bit of a weird fucking angle here because I want to make sure I show you guys, you know, what I'm actually doing here. So I feel like this angle's the best, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so basically we're on the row machine. So like, you know, the back row, that machine. So hold on. So what I'm doing is I just got a different attachment on. So this thing here, put it in a frame, and then what I'm just basically going to be doing is just finger curls, like that, and that's pretty much it. So that'll, you know, if you just, I don't know, just focus on, you know, getting reps, right? So just go boom, boom, boom. But it's not necessarily about, you know, slow and controlled. I know I said that at the beginning, but I'm just trying to like rep it out and really get my forearms burning. So let's fucking get to it. So I was looking at the 7, what are they called? 7 deadly sins the other day, and I don't know why. I was just looking that up, just to look it up. But you know what I think, in my opinion, is the deadliest sin? Pride. Pride is, in my opinion, the deadliest one, because when you have, you know, pride and you have, you know, such a high ego, you can't learn anything, right? I've talked about this before, but hold on. Shit. But what I was saying is, like, the only way we get better is by learning by our mistakes, right? The only way we get better is by going to failure and pushing past it again and again and again, right? The only way we get better is by seeking failure, by seeking mistakes. That's how we get better. And when you're too scared right? When you have such a high ego and a sense of pride, you're too scared to make a mistake. You can't, right? You'd rather not try than try and make a mistake and have people see that, right? So that's why I think, you know, pride is so dangerous. And, you know, the reason why, if we talk about, you know, religion and stuff, the number one reason why people are atheists is pride, right? In order to believe in God, you have to first accept that someone is above you. And that's a super difficult concept for people to have. You know, some people have such a high ego and a high sense of pride that they cannot accept that there is someone above them, right? So, you know, at the end of the day, like, the more I like look around and shit, it's like, dude, we're all humans. Like, we're all people, we're all humans. We all bleed red when we all have, you know, well, I mean, most of us have 5 fingers, 5 toes, 2 arms, 2 eyeballs. We all bleed blood, right? We all bleed the same blood. It's just, we're all human. None of us are immortal. None of us are, you know, and it doesn't matter if you're the richest person in the world, the most famous person in the world, or you're, you know, a homeless person. You are mortal. You are, you know, you will die one day. You bleed when you get cut. You know, we're all the fucking same, you know. So I don't know, it's just something I always think about. And you can't have that sense of pride and that sense of ego, because you can never get better, right? If you have that, if you're too scared to make a mistake, well, you're never going to be better. The only way you learn is by making a mistake. That's that one thing, right? In order to build something, you have to make mistakes, and you have to, you know, be better. You know, one of my favorite phrases ever, I actually added this to my Instagram bio the other day. It's a Latin phrase. It's sic parvis magna. Basically what it means is, the translation isn't like exact, you know, Latin is kind of weird like that, but it basically, the meaning from it is greatness from humble beginnings, greatness from small beginnings. And that's just, in my opinion, if you guys have ever played the game Uncharted 4, that was like a big thing in the game. That's where I originally learned it from. But I think that's just such a great quote, you know, because, you know, just greatness from small beginnings. That's how you have to, you know, that's how you have to look at your life, you know. Every great thing comes from a small thing. Every great thing was once small. Every big thing was once small, you know. It's about going from nothing to something, you know. That's what makes life fun. That's what makes life interesting, you know. And the only way you do that, right, like I said, is by making mistakes. By making mistakes and being humble and vulnerable enough to make a mistake. You know, the guy who doesn't make any mistakes, who's too scared, you know, sits at home and doesn't work out, versus the guy who, you know, goes to failure every fucking set, that guy's gonna be better, you know? Even though he, you know, looks like an idiot, fucking screaming and whatever in the gym, you know, he's gonna be better. So always remember that. Sic parvis magna. Greatness from small beginnings, you know? I think that's gonna be it for this video though. I'm getting on the highway here soon, so I will see you guys in the next one.